Good day everyone, my name is Adebayo Solomon. I'm a participant of MMM Corporation. I'm a student of the Guidea School MMM Batch 2. I'm in Group 9. My mentor's name is Mentor Umbu Smart, and I belong to Circle 4 of the Cycle Game task. I'll be discussing on how to establish MMM in Thailand. Thailand is a new task project where we are going to be establishing MMM Corporation. Now, Thailand is an official kingdom. It is fast-growing economy. It has population of 68 million plus. That is 68,863,512 people in 2016. It is the 51st largest country in the world and the 20th most populous country. The official language of Thailand is Thai, which their capital is located in Bangkok. The country has a low GDP per capita, and researchers state that the government has limited resources available to assist its companies. And companies there are owned by private individuals. Their local currency is Thai baht, and $1 is equal to plus or minus 30.91 Thai baht. Now, the SWOT analysis for Thailand is as follows. Their strength: availability of high capital content production, service equipment, post-production, and manpower. They have service superiority over tourism, restaurants, and health-related services. They have extensive knowledge in agriculture-based industries like rice, rubber, and so on. They have fast-growing domestic market, like we all know. Now, their weakness is there are no sufficient capital in this. It is very hard to get access to other financial resources, and this is why we want to introduce MMMC to them. There is lack of language competency. They speak just Thai, that is their language. Low interest in learning and acquisition of new skills. Weak human resources development program within industries in the country. Now, the opportunities we'll be having in Thailand. Thailand taste is known and appreciated by others, hence more chance to expand market. High domestic population and high potential growth in a variety of fields. More customers intake to Thailand to use Thai services and products. Being member of GMS and ASEAN gives privilege to more bargaining power with other markets. Now, the threat we'll be encountering in Thailand are as follows. There is high production cost in Thailand, which make it less competitive. They don't compete. Influx of capital goods. There is political instability. There is lack of legal enforcement to suppress copyright violation. Now, to our task. You have received all the information needed in order to become managers, leaders in MMC community. Now you have important task. Enter in a new country, develop MMM community there. The new country will be Thailand, as we all know. As we're starting resources, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in this school, and $50,000. Within an hour, you have to develop a plan of action. For a week, you must specify the number of registration and deposit you will achieve over this period. Now, this is our task, and I'm going to be explaining how we can solve it. The solution. This is our aim and objective, me and my team, of traveling down to Thailand to introduce MMMC to the residents of Thailand, educate them on MMMC ideology, explain in details how MMMC works, tell them about the golden rules and risk involved in MMMC, make them understand the benefit of actively participating in MMMC community with ease. Now, these are the plans of our activities for week 1. Day 1, on arriving in Thailand, we will first have an in-house meeting with the group members. We will discuss how we will strategize and how we will work in Thailand. Our day 2, we will work with a web developer. This is somebody that will help us create a website for MMMC. It can be in Thailand, mmmc.net, or Thailand, mmmc.com. Alternatively, anyone we wish to use. Now, on our day 3, we would create awareness through physical interaction with citizens who advertise on social media like Facebook, Twitter, etc. This is to recruit new members, advertising for recruitment of indigenes who will work as interpreters, those that will help us interpret, because we've seen from their threats and their weaknesses that they don't speak every language, they only speak Thai. Now, for training of new recruits and letting them know what MMC is all about, we'll train new recruits, we'll tell them what our community is all about. On our day 5, we'll hold on first seminar. in different locations. We have to do seminar, we teach them what we are there for. On our day 6, professional marketing, using customized MMMc t-shirts. We will print t-shirts, pcaps. This will create more awareness, and we will do it in a strategic locations to sell the idea to everyone that come across us. Now, our targeted audience: financial institutions, workers, entrepreneurs, students, unemployed citizens, internet marketers, bloggers, etc. Bangkok, which is the most populated city in Thailand, have an estimated population of 9.715 million, and other major cities in Thailand. Our targets of participants per week will be 500 participants. Now, this is our cost of this is our budget that we'll be using out of the $50,000 that has been given to us. We have hotel accommodations. When we get there, we need where we will stay, so we'll have to take an hotel, which per week we'll need 5 rooms, minimum of 2 persons in a room, and this will cost us per room $50, in total $1,750. Transportation and logistic: 2 buses at rate of 300, and the 2 buses cost 600, and bills, we need 100,000 and bills, which will cost $0.05 per one, and in total $5,000. We have posters, we have video coverage, camera, all project and sound, MMMc t-shirt, advertisement, ad hoc staffs, and miscellaneous. The total of our expenditure for the week 1 task will be $11,003. Now, the calculation of participants we need to meet. Participants at the end of week 1 should be 500 participants. That is our main target. Deposit, assuming a minimum of $50. We have total deposit, that is $50 multiplied by the number of participants. 500 participants will give us 25,000 participants. Below is the summary of the expenditure for the first week. Target allocated budget $50,000. Total expenditure $11,003. Balance, we are having $38,997 at hand to use to work for the rest of the time we'll be staying in Thailand. Task 2. A week has passed and you have 4 men. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulations, MMC community, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payments, starting with the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contributions you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make this required payments to the old participant. It is necessary to write down your plans of action for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions stated. Point out the resources you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and money raised during this period with extra cost you will have, and how to attract them. This is our task 2. And now our solution to this task is this. Here is the minimum contribution, $300 by a participant. Now the aim is to know how many new participants are to be registered into the community to cater for the 30% growth rate of old participants donation. Assuming 500 old participants register first week and each donated a minimum of $300. Amount donated by all participants, that is $300 multiplied by the 500 participants, to give us $150,000. Registration bonus of $20 for $300 capital. We have $20 multiplied by 500, which will give us $10,000. 30% growth rate for each of the donations, that is $90 multiplied by 500 participants, which is 45,000. Total payout after 30 days, 410 multiplied by 500, which will give us $205,000. To be able to achieve this, we need additional fund calculated. Thus, we have our $205,000 minus $150,000 payout minus contribution. Now here, to be able to pay the older participant at 30% Marvel growth with $20 registration bonus, we need extra $55,000. How to get that? We need contributions for new registrations. That is $55,000 divided by $300. That is, we need approximately 183.33 participants. Let's say 184 participants. Thus, we need approximately 184 participants with average contribution of $300 to be able to pay the older participant. Now, $300 multiplied by the 184 new participants, that is $55,200. This will be able to cater for our payment to the old participant. Resources needed to get new participants. We need to train more people among the participants to become guardians. We need to organize a school for them so they will help spread the ideology of MMMc and its benefits. Organize additional offline presentation in place we have not reached before. Intensive use of media advert. Also, if we maintain our project of expected registration of 500 per week, for 3 weeks we have 3 times 500, which is 1,005 participants in a month. At a minimum donation of $300, we have 1,005 multiplied by $300, which will give us $450,000, which will be more than enough to pay old participants. Budget summary: balanced budget brought forward for the first week was 38,997,997. Expenses for this task we are doing will cost us $10,716. Now the balance we're having is we'll be having $28,281. Permit me for that error here. Now the tax tree: a month has passed, we are 100. The same plan for another month on the basis of the result of the previous calculation, taking into account the dynamic of growth, the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Now, the solution to this task: from the first week, we have a total of 500 participants. If we maintain the same rate 3 weeks, we have 500 by 3 equals to 1,005 participants. Therefore, a month, 4 weeks, will give us 2,000 participants. Assuming the half of the participants that registered in first week refer an average of 2 participants each, that is half of 2,000, that's 1,000 referring to participants each. That we'll be having new participants of 2,000 in a month. Now, total participants in the system after 4 weeks will be old participants plus referred participants. We have 2,000 plus 2,000, which will give us 4,000 participants registered at the end of 4 weeks. Now, therefore, we have 4,000 participants multiplied by $300, which is their donation, which will give us $1.2 million. Wow! The amount the participant will donate for the next 4 weeks will be $1.2 million. Let's note that we also continue to meet the target registration per week 500 to generate more contribution after payment of the first 2,000 participants, which is $820,000. We have a balance of $380,000. Also, within the week's intensive training of participants to become managers will help in spreading the goodwill of MMMc and its ideology in Thailand. Series of offline presentation we organize as well. Also, the first beneficiary will be encouraged to PH. Budget summary: allocation is 28,281. That is what we have left with us now. Our expenses for this new work is $5,000. Our balance is $23,281. Our tax for after 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposit that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after that start of the month is there, and there is a local holiday which is celebrated in Thailand. Thailand always celebrate local holiday for a week. Now this brought forward registration first by 75%. Make a plan of action for a month. Wow! What resources and how you would use them, the right amount of contribution and the participants for development of the system. Now we have a fall of 75% in registration. Now we have to make up for 75%. This is our solution. We have aimed to figure out the fall of 75% drop in MMMc registration occasionally by the local holiday. Weekly registration maintained at 500 participants. Thailand celebration is 1 week, and 75% drop in registration is 0.75 multiplied by 500, which will give us 375. Wow, this implies a drop of 500 to 500 minus 335. Now we have just 125 participants left. Thus, we need to make up for the 375% members lost. To achieve this, we need to increase the numbers of participant registration for the remaining 3 weeks by 375 divided by 3, which will give us 125 participants. Thus, for each of the remaining week, we have 125 plus 500, which is we need to meet the target of 625 participants in order to make up for the drop in registration. For the month, we'll have week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4, which is 125 plus 625 plus 625 plus 625, which will give us 2,000 participants respectively the way we want it. Donation for the month at minimum of 300 participants per participant will give us $600,000. Now, action plans to get this extra 125 registrations. train and empower more participants to become managers in the community to increase input and output flow, intensify media adverts use of social media and Facebook. We can see this is an advantage. We seize the opportunity of the large crowd gathering for the celebration and create awareness by using mass branded t-shirt and face caps and distribution of MMMc souvenirs to enhance publicity. Organize additional seminars. Budget summary allocations. That is what we have left from our $50,000. We have $23,281. Expenses for seminars and media adverts is $8,000. Balance is $15,281. Now to our task 5. Your plan didn't work out. You did not have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plans of the action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participant contribution? etc. need to get the situation resolved. Due to the lack of funds, there are delays in payment, and the old participants saying that neither make their own contribution or attract new members. With this, we need to go back to our SWOT analysis. I will check the strengths, weaknesses of Thailand, as we have discussed before. The strength, the weaknesses of Thailand. This will lead us to our solution. Now, for the solution of task 5, objective: to analyze the plan of the action in the situation at hand, to use the resources available, determine the number of participants and contribution needed to resolve this situation. Our plan of registering some amount 25 participants in a week didn't work out as planned. Instead, we were able to only register 450 participants weekly. Thus, we have week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4 to be 125 plus 450 plus 450 plus 450. That's 1,475 participants. Anticipated participant is 2,000. Thus, we are shortfall of 525 participants. How do we do this? Contribution of 1,475 participants received for a month is as stated. $300 multiplied by 1,475, which will give us $442,500. We need additional 525 participants with a minimum of 300 donations per participant to be able to pay this old participant donation. This is 525 times $300, which will give us $157,500. Resources needed: train more guardians to work alongside the initial ones. We need to train more guardians, organize a conference meeting with participants, informing them of the situation to avoid widespread panic and misinformation. In addition, we would embark on massive campaign and outreach in different regions visited or yet to be visited to make up for losses in the past month, thus enabling us to meet the desired target and covering more states, cities, region as well. Ensure that intense publicity is carried out through TVs, book, SMS, WhatsApp, and others. MMMc rules and regulations and ideology as well will be stated to the participant. Now, our task 6. During this month, delay in payment to increase to 7 days. Wow. Referral activities almost reduced to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contribution to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all old Mavros were frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will be right itself. New deposits grow as per old contribution are not frozen and available as well. Make your plans of action for another month. Resources, contribution, members, etc. Now we'll still look at our SWOT analysis because we have to put that in place, and the SWOT analysis has been discussed. That is the strength of Thailand, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of Thailand. Now this will now take us to the solution for this week 6. What we will need to do, because all Mavros are frozen. All Mavros are now frozen. Now this is our solution. Objective: will sensitize members under pause mode, inform them the reason for the introduction of the pause mode and how it can be overturned. Increase our campaigns and seminars, especially to areas that are not conversant with MMMc. Methodology, actions, plans for the next 4 weeks. Enlighten members on what pause mode is. We need to tell them what a pause mode is. Assurance to all participants that their money are not lost. Initial deposit, but payment will be delayed for some specific period of time. We will continue with media adverts through flyers, billboards, etc. Also, we will continue seminars in old areas and increase our budget and participants per week. We share videos of happiness or testimonies to new and old members to rebuild their trust in the system. We encourage all members to continue active advertisement on social networks. We intensify our efforts to getting new entrants that are willing to provide more help. Teach members the important and regular pH and GH to ensure system sustenance. Now, our task 7, your effort has been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. Now, a restart has taken place. Wow, all old marvels are removed. We start to work from beginning. Serious negative impact on the members and unfortunate responses, 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make fresh starts. In such a condition, a plan for action under specified condition for a month. We still need to go back to our SWOT analysis because we have to start from afresh. Marvels are now removed, and our SWOT analysis, the strength, that's availability of high digital content production. We have the trained guidance. This is part of our strength now because we've trained some guidance. We have the handling to help and us convince their people. Now we have their weaknesses, we have their opportunities and their threats also. Now this is our solution to what has happened. We will introduce MMMc to the residents, inform them on MMMc ideology and how it works, encourage new participants to provide help more to achieve this. With the following will be carried out: face the situation and talk to our members and let them understand the restart of the system. We try as much as possible to provide adequate answers to all queries from participants and explain the current situation of MMMc. We will organize a meeting with all members and encourage them to continue with MMMc community. We will explain the situation to those who thought they have lost their money, reminding them that no money is lost in MMMc because it is a donation platform. Now, before we show them videos, testimony, histories, and experience of other countries that have experienced such restart, introduce mouth-watering and irresistible incentives for old and new members, increase the Marvel growth rate to 50% or referral bonus to 20% to boost motivation of the people of Thailand. Keep being a good leader even if our shortcomings that led to the current situation. Continue to PH and J timely and inviting new members into the system. Emphasis, this essence of being help provide to the community. In conclusion, this task has indeed enlightened me and my team on the basic concept necessary when introducing and advancing MMMc in a country. More so, how to sustain the 30% growth rate and referral bonuses for old members were understood. Expected future challenges were highlighted and how solutions can be provided. MMMc guiders need to understand that there is need for consistency in registering new members into the system and encouraging old participants as well to always provide help. Together we change the world. Thank you. I remain my humble self, Adebayo Solomon, MMMc Guidance School student, Batch 2, Group 9, under the mentorship of Mentor Humble Smart. I am in the Cycle 4 of the Cycle Game Task. Together we change the world. Thank you very much.